Hello everyone, it's Bobby at the Paper Jungle, and I have been making some wax seals this morning, and I've made a few, and I thought, well, let me turn on the camera that is, and share with you what I'm doing. This is a first attempt for me, but it's been kind of fun. Most of the people I've seen making them have some type of a marble piece to put it on because of the heat. I just set mine on. These are just the little tea lights, and I just set it on a ceramic piece that I had. It's not marble, but they're like kitchen tiles, and I had some that I'd made several years ago for coasters, and I just put stamps on them and little feet. So I've been using that to protect my work surface, and this little deal spoon holder fits right over the tea light, and you sit your little spoon in there. And I have one that was a failure, so don't ever throw them away. You can put them back in the little spoon and melt them and reuse them and try to get them right. That was my first failure, but you know, those things are going to happen. I think I just didn't have enough wax in the spoon, so I'm going to put 2 more of the little blue pellets in there. These 2 are stuck together. There we go. And I'm going to put those in there and let them melt. Make sure you have plenty of paper towels on hand, because you need to clean the spoon out each time before you use it. Here's another one that I made, and it's a little flower pot, and I had 2, actually it kind of splayed out to one side more uneven, so I just took my scissors and trimmed it off. And here's the little pieces I trimmed off with scissors, so I can use those again. So I saved them. And while that's melting, I'll show you a couple others that I made this morning. This one, I'm working on a project for the design team, Country Craft Creations design team, using little things by Graphic 45. And I made this one, and I inserted one of the cut-aparts that came with the collection. And I really like the way it turned out. And the beauty is you don't have to back it with anything, because it's really nice and smooth on the back side. So I did that one, and then I did this one. And I'm going to try this one again. This is a B, but it's wide, and I put a piece of cardstock behind it. But you can't see the B. I can see it good, but I'm sure it doesn't show up on camera very well. But I thought it turned out real cute, and those are 2 that I'm using with the Graphic 45 collection. Now, as soon as this melts, I want to do the bird again, but hopefully I'll have enough. So I'm going to take this tree off of this little handle and put my bird back on it. I have 2 little 2 sets of, oh goodness, maybe I better do it with my right hand. There we go. I get it straight if I do it right. So there's the bird. And I have 2 of these little trays of colors. These are more of the brights, and these are the more earth tones. I really like this red. I've got one of the stamps that is a strawberry, and I want to use that bright red for it. And then I bought this kit, so I've got plenty to play with. And if you're sensitive to the heat, you might want a set of these finger cots. They work really well, and I got those from where did I get them from? Walmart, I think. There's 2 full sets of all these various sizes, all the way from the pinky up, and they work really well to protect your fingers. I'm burnt myself the other day, and I don't like that feeling, so make sure we get this good and thin. And I took a bunch of paper towels and they're 11 tall, and they're the small segments, and I just cut the 11-inch side down to 5.5. There, that looks pretty good. Let me clean this off. I don't know where I got this little wood dowel, but I use it for all kinds of things. Okay, so the reason I got the finger cots is because this little metal piece is really hot. Now I hope I've got enough in there for this bird because it's an odd shape. See if I can get some more wax out of there. Okay, let me put that back in there. And I'm going to stamp the bird. And I hope I get all of him this time. And I can see it's one that's going to have to be trimmed out with the scissors because of the shape of it. And I don't know if I got it all again or not. So let me put my finger cot on because I got to clean this little bowl out before I can use it again. With the new color, I'm going to use the red and do the apple. I've seen so many people make these seals and I just love them, and I've thought for a long time I wanted to try it, and I've actually had the stuff to do it for a while, but I've had some health issues recently, as many of you might have already seen my last video, and it's been a chore, but I'm good now. It's probably going to be a daily struggle, but I'll get through it. So let's put this in here, and let's take this out. It's not hot anymore. Oh, I took it out too soon and I broke it. Yep, I didn't let it. Well, that's another failure, but I can use it over. This one's sticking in there. This bird is really hard to get because it's, well, I'll catch that later. It's not hot anymore. Now I don't know how I've got another handle. I should have one ready to go. I can see that bird's going to be an issue because of the shape of it. There's 1, 2. I'm going to put 5 in it this time. Make sure I've got enough. I'll take my cricket pick and see if I can get the rest of the bird out of there. Oh, it popped right out. So, oh, well, he ain't too bad. But I'll melt him over again. It's not that great of a job. So we'll melt these red ones and we'll see what we get with the strawberry. Put the bird back. See if I got, oops, getting tangled on the phone cord. Let's see what I've got. Now, one lady said don't let your wax bubble up, because if you get air bubbles in it, then they're hard to get out. Now I haven't, maybe I didn't leave mine long enough, I don't know, but I didn't have any bubbles in mine. There's that. Something out of these. Here's a butterfly. That's kind of big though. It might work. Oh, there's something real small. I'll use this one. It doesn't look quite. looks like it is. Ooh, that's a pretty color, isn't it? But I'm a red person. I love red. So let's try this strawberry. Make sure I get it all in there. Let me get my other handle out. This is the one with the bee on it. So I'm going to clean that out and try the yellow bee. One lady I watched said to do it outdoors because the smell was pungent, but mine doesn't smell at all. My grandson came in earlier while I was doing this, and he said he could smell a little bit coming right from the outside, but he said it wasn't an obnoxious smell, so I don't know if maybe it was the difference in brands of wax or what it was. She said she had to do hers in a well-ventilated area. Okay, we're going to put this back in here and get some yellow. These are kind of hard to get a hold of, they're so tiny. I take my finger cut off. I'm just going to do 4 this time because it's smaller. I don't want to take this off too soon like I did before. I'm going to let it sit over here for just a second until it sets up pretty good. It's still a little bit warm, so I'm going to wait. They melt pretty quick. This little silicone form, I got it at Amazon. It was, I don't remember, maybe $5, $7, something like that. But it gives you a nice surface so that you don't damage your cutting board or glass mat or whatever you're using as a foundation. Ooh, that one turned out neat. So you need to trim around there with your scissors. I really like that one. That one will be pretty, and it's such a pretty color. What else might we like to do? We getting ready for the yellow bee. I think I'll do, actually I'll just keep the bee on there and I'll do green next. Goodness, this says happy things. So I will use that next. I'm going to get me a drink real quick. Goodness. I'm going to give it just a few more seconds. Make sure it's liquid enough. Okay, we'll try it. I try to just pour right in the center. Sometimes you can feel it kind of smush more to one side than the other, and I try to keep it where there's an edge all the way around. Okay, let's get rid of this yellow. I think I want to put green in it next, and then put that yellow little phrase in it. We'll start melting the green. It's kind of a bluish green actually. Let me take this jacket off, it's getting hot in here. Had to turn off the air because it's blowing the paper towels all over the place. And now it's getting warm. So let me get some of these. And we'll do 4 this time. Ooh, that turned out really pretty. And they just popped right off. You can see the bee a lot better. I like that real well. And shall we try the tree next? I'll put the tree on there and we'll try it with got a different color of green, kind of an olive green. We can do that with the tree. Oops, I pulled the divider out. Didn't mean to do that. And the tree's a little bit bigger. Well, no, it's not. I can probably do 4 with that. Well, these two are stuck together. They keep wanting to slide over where they don't belong. Trying to put this divider back in. There we go. Got it in there. Well, it's not straight. I'll fit with that later. Okay, that looks pretty good. Keep it warm till I can. Right now I'm going to put this right in the middle of it. Put this down on top. And I'll probably have to trim it. Let's see, it won't take the image because I've got that chipboard, or that whatever it is. It's not cardstock. It might be cardstock. Anyway, it's that little ephemera piece in there. And we'll do that tree and then I'll stop for now, but it gives you an idea of what's possible, and I definitely want to get some more of the stamps. I really like them, and they make up so fast and they're so cute. You can attach them to your inserts. I want to get some clear wax so that I can put flowers over the top of them. Ouch. Did it again. Okay. Oops. Okay, we'll do the tree and then we'll call it a day for now. See how I gravitated all to one side? But when I take my scissors and trim around it, this is embedded into the wax. I'll let them cool before I trim them. This one needs to be trimmed too. So we'll let that one melt. I'll put this blue back in here so I don't lose it, because I can melt it again. Actually, I might go ahead and do it while I'm at it. Don't know what I want though. I don't know what this is. I don't know, I might try that. It's cooled off enough I can touch it. And this one. I don't know what it is, I can't tell by the... But we'll find out. I just want to use up that blue. See if I can trim this out while I'm waiting. That's not too bad. A little nub right there. But it's usable. Doesn't look too bad. It says happy things. Okay, looks like it's ready. Oh, we were going to do the tree for this one. Okay, I'm going to start this way and push it towards the top of the tree. I don't know if I got it all. It's kind of trial and error till you get used to it, I think. And I'm going to save all these little bits and pieces so I can reuse them, like I do with my paper and chipboard and cardstock and what have you. I save everything I can. Okay, let's clean that out. Let's see, what else can we use? Oh, we were going to use up this blue. Oops. We'll do that. I think my biggest problem is I'm not putting enough wax in there. So I'm going to use a little bit more this time. Try that, and then I'm going to call it a day for this time. It's a little piece of blue. Might as well use it all, huh? Getting warm in here anyway. I'm going to have to take a break and save these green ones in here and the bronze ones. This came in a plastic sleeve, so I can save my bits and pieces in here so they don't all get mixed up. Shouldn't be too long and be ready. Didn't look like I got all that green cleaned out. It's kind of mixing with the blue. So we'll have a green and blue bird, or whatever it is. No, it's the tree. I don't know what it is. It almost looks like a branch with something on it, but I don't know what it is. Something in a circle. Oh, I better take this one out of here. Completely forgot about it. Ooh, that turned out really neat. See the tree? Oh, that's pretty. I like that. It's like having a new toy. Okay, here we go. Let's see look at the green coming out in there. It's not enough to hurt anything though. Okay, I'll clean that out in a minute. And it's this one we were going to use. Okay. Let me get my finger caught on here so I can clean that out. Okay, what I wanted to say when the camera shut off is, if you are buying one of these, try to find one that the little spoon handle, the extension part is not metal, because I invariably get my finger too far forward, and if I don't have a finger caught on, this is hot. I mean really hot. Now that blue one I was doing at the end, I still don't know what it is. It looks like maybe an apple or something and a stem, but I don't know what these little things are. But you know, these are kind of sight unseen. When you order a kit like this, you get what you get. So I think in the future I will buy individual ones so I can pick the ones I want. Now the tree turned out pretty good, and I'm going to leave it like it is because I like it. I did trim out the strawberry, so it can just be an embellishment on its own. I could take a black marker and mark the seeds in there, and that would be cute. This one I like. I think it turned out fine. And then I have the yellow bee, which is really pretty. And this little flower pot that I had cut out in kind of a copper color. And then I have these other two that I put on tags for the Graphic 45 collection. And this was from the kit, as well as all of this. And the papers came in the kit as well, so I'm real happy with these. I think they turned out just fine. So there you go. That's my little quick first run at making wax seals. I'm sure I'll get more proficient as time goes on, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.